dedicated to this KRU roster at the moment to try and make a run here in kickoff.
Into our maps, I think this, to me, is quite interesting. Envy are selecting Abyss again. They've played this map twice already, and neither of those outings were particularly compelling. Now, we'll forgive the MIBR result, perhaps.
So this should be very easy for KRU to just bypass, get the spike down, and play out a retake situation.
See what Astra and Brim can offer you. The site is absolutely covered. Trying to Roxa step out of tower, and MTA is going to be standing up to back him up. Spire's managed to get onto the site at least, but now it should have the two players full blind on the move. Inspire's able to spray down a second. That throws this now into some questions.
Look at Rossi on this mad flank, by the way, as Envy are getting in from the front. Kesnet into the site.
That's going for lineups. Get the molly off, will fall. Still plenty of time, I think, to make this defuse happen. It's all on Governor now.
I think Rossi was expecting just that. Some delay from the molly, but obviously 1v3 tough. There wasn't actually the trade onto him. You know, there was a ping that came in that kind of baited Envy into fighting. I think that there must have been some level of team flash there too. And Infiltrator was just so weak that it was like a shot to the calf took him out. But just waiting for this flash to come over the top from Infiltrator and then the burst.
KRU into the exact positions of these Envy players. Here they're going to hit the side off the flash. X is down to 50 now. Two swinging around the corner. No problem. X is able to make short work of two. Spire chimes in. Numbers will still favour Envy as now eventually they come home to roost here at this A site. Benji with only a Sheriff would have to have worked miracles.
Fair bit of damage from KRU, but Envy, obviously with just such superior weaponry, they're able to handle that re-hit.
Inhabit that area. Gonna be a pretty fast hit on towards B. KRU this time actually gonna go for it. Inspire gonna be hinted up trying to fight on coast, but no. Governor too fast. Extra steps up pretty much on his own. He's able to avoid the hindrance by the looks of things, and they just line up for him. Now he and Pop and get over the side, but the orbital strike is of concern. They step leftward. Out towards Connector, but Naxed is there. Great flash from Exter. Sets up a pocket for Poppin to play from. And now Benji's on his own. Quickly, Rossi gonna get over to the side. The spike again has to be recovered for Benji, and that's gonna expose him. Rossi cleans him up. But man, it's Exter for me in the site, causing all sorts of problems that clinches the round.
That is beautiful play from him. Just the crosshair placement, so steady with the aim for that double swing. The trade attempt over on that cliff, collects two. Great reflash so they can keep fighting. He's just obviously so comfortable with this agent. The utility from him just always just flowing perfectly, right? And just the little things, I mean, and now they just actually have to kill everyone. Kesnet in some danger here. Oh my god, wins the first, wins the second. I mean, is he ever really in danger with the mechanical level he's at? I don't know.
That's two plays plucked away from KRU's ranks now. We're going to try and go for this tower. Play MTA, there's able to run Poppin down. Some time to be bought here with a snake bite. Extra waiting for a challenge. And Envy are looking where they need to. Inspire, though, won't have much to see watching this long, late flank. He'll have to rotate into the action in a second. Oh, nicely done. Rossi sharp has attack. Second and third. Can Envy off a dirty fake over at B convert the round?
Nicely done from Rossi, just playing off. Extra swinging out of that smoke up top as well. Free, easy kills and connecting some nice headshots there. This was just a sick pistol round strat to bring out. You just immediately, I mean, you're looking at the minimap, you see three players A main, both duelists B. In this meta, you think they're just hitting B when the Waylay KRU are going there. Just patient from Envy over towards this B side of the map. Just wants to see what's going on, and, well, he sees four players, so time for Envy to go over towards this B side.
Here's the acceleration. Astrostar's being set up at B. Benji now needs to hold his ground and buy some time. Aldrone in, Kesnet unaware that Benji's lurking below. Doing all of this now, chooses his time to swing, but Kesnet does pay attention to lower. And now off the map we go. We're going to call it quits here and now.
Last player standing.
This one is done. One player down, but it was just the Marshal, so it doesn't really matter. Easy round here for KRU as often as, or rather Envy, when a really important kill though on to Exer. Envy need to fight forward because that Astral Wall could come down.
Infiltrator's going to get ahead of the game with this dimensional drift. The snakebite going to slow things up for the retake out of security.
I'm back.
Eventually Kesnet though is handled. Infiltrator was low. Just a foothold here for KRU to try and get him, but Rossi shut him down. That was dangerous. Stinger did some work, but now Inspire on the wrong side of this cosmic divide. had to guess when there might be a spike defuse attempt, and he was a little early on the trigger.
Oh my god!
Through the box, there's something here. Governor's pretty low as well. Out in front of Benji, he couldn't stop him. Surely some spray. Just a tap will get it done, and Inspire bails Envy out of a dire situation.
That is unbelievable. Lash out with the Sheriff, nothing left to spray with the Stinger. Opportunity for what, one shot before the defuse comes in? The Governor was on the spike, but when Inspired started shooting, he got scared and got off. He thought he was about to get killed, so he didn't get it to half earlier. Crazy.
Let's go, baby. Time to jump.
That's the kind of round that can get you back into these games, Wyatt.
They are going hayward. Nags just chilling with this judge by the smoke. They know. They're aware. Now they really know.
He doesn't have the mobility. Brim stuck out there like he's in mud. MTA trying to back away. He is extremely low, and a strong wind will blow him over. Extra blows enough hot air to deal with him.
And that feels like Envy really got some wind in their sails after that clutch round came through.
He shows himself here. Unaware that Rossi was looking the whole time. So one of those very few Vandals in the round in the hands of Infiltrator only accounts for one of Envy. Now we're back to a two-round game. Things fall apart on those couple of B hits, but now they're starting to put it together.
Yeah, they've got 3 very good ultimates as well heading into this buy round. All right, so we have an A split coming through right now from Envy. Hunter Spirit Dimensional Drift combo, the classic. Well, there's a split from Inspire and Vents.
This is great pace here. Inspire's getting a lot of work done from Towers, tying MTA up a whole lot. The guy is full of bluff and bluster. But eventually it's Inspire that falls. The classic gets the job done. Envy still no plant yet, crawling around on that site, but MTA is going to be extracted from that upper side, and now a hit pre-plant. Should make it an easy win here for Envy.
Oh, they are feeling themselves now. Enough of going B. We're done with Benji and Infiltrator. Just thinking all the way back to when those guys were playing on the world stage together and, you know, made KRU a household name globally. But let's see what they can do on this pistol round, going for the A split, popping up close in main. This is a great position tucked by this smoke. I swear no one ever clears it.
Envy will have Poppet sat here waiting for his time to strike. It's
no one
does.
ever clears it, man. It's the best spot to anchor.
It does take about 10 years for Nagzet to turn around. So he starts a forest fire every time he turns 180. The rest of them, though, not sure they have the same excuse. There's Benji falling, and Envy were waiting and hungry. And they walk straight into Poppet.
I swear, when we're on a player's POV, and that's where they're at. Everyone is so focused forward. There was a flash that came through, I think, from Eggster as well to...
Kesman's a bit more adamant about watching the approach there towards Art. It's going to come in a different way, though, through mid-connector. Kesman hot in their heels, though. It's under relay bolt, still able to handle them.
Down, mid.
Weapon advantage, rearing its head. Kesman could walk in behind this bolt. Envy have done enough for the time being. It's KRU trimmed down to just one Benji.
That was popping there right in time to help Kesnet, who's the only Envy player ever in real danger that round when he's fighting in the link. Good support from the Envy IGL.
Kesman's a bit more adamant about watching the approach there towards Art. It's going to come in a different way, though, through mid-connector. Kesman hot in their heels, though. It's under relay bolt, still able to handle them.
Down, mid.
Weapon advantage, rearing its head. Kesman could walk in behind this bolt. Envy have done enough for the time being. It's KRU trimmed down to just one Benji.
That was popping there right in time to help Kesnet, who's the only Envy player ever in real danger that round when he's fighting in the link. Good support from the Envy IGL. Flawless round, cleaning that up with ease. Now let's see what they try to do on the bonus.
It's not really done too much more than get Envy's mild attention there. Kesnet, ooh, that's a big swing into Art, a huge commitment. It's got to be punished. Frenzy of MTA claims it, but now KRU can accelerate. Inspire's going to be a little bit more safe about this, but Clone comes past that catches his attention. Hunter's Fury will be thrown in. Inspire decayed out now, knows players are on the cross, knows he's been spotted out.
Inspire just feels like he needs to live to get out. Rossi wants to find a moment to get towards Secret, and actually the plant denied.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, no plant at all for KRU. We're missing that little bit of extra bank. And the sub-plan, I guess, of getting Benji in a position to have a Cosmic Divide is still in play, but he wasn't able to get a plant. Decent recovery after a very aggressive moment there from Kesnet on 2 occasions early in the round.
I mean, that's such a wide swing to go for. Such a wide swing, no info. Oops, there's 3 players and goes down. Sure, recovery from Envy, but KRU are walking away happy to get a couple kills, and they get out the only ultimate that was available to Envy.
There's a walk down art happening right now. So now those A main players for Envy at risk of being pinched. I like the rotation coming in from Kesnet here, but he's going to go through the Cosmic Divide. He's not sure what's on the other side. Next hits down though. Look at them hold the road in A main. Pop him with the Odin. Able to stand tall. That's a pincer broken. Kesnet, the way is open for him to swoop in and claim the flawless.
Everyone's just hitting crazy transfers, I guess. Sick from Kesnet. And then Poppin just tracking the slide with the Odin is pretty smooth as well. Yeah, everything coming up Envy, just like individually. Yeah, you're about to say Rossi just I mean, yeah, Rossi takes an isolated fight, wins it.
Credit to Kesnet, he like tests that Cosmic Divide early. Some information. He's able to smoke up that A main, but all of KRU are actually in this site. Rossi doesn't have a way forward. Poppin's hoping to speculate, spray and spam into the site itself.
Spike down.
Oh my god, what a shot from Benji. That's on Kesnet with the ult pop.
No plant yet though, that's the issue. Down to 30 and the fighting is getting thick and fast here. Infiltrators found one with the Sheriff though and Rossi. Dangerous game, 3 players grouped up over towards that art side. And they're not committed yet. The spike though is out in the open on A. They've got to come back to collect it. And Rossi will step to them. This is where KRU really gets stretched thin, Wyatt. In moments like this dynamic skirmish, Envy able to win it out. Spike going loose really hurts KRU's ability to bounce off.
Things really did become a mess there. I mean, Poppin decided to not spam, throw up the recon, but Rossi not really with an opportunity to fight too effectively with the multiple smokes that were down. And when the ping came out, he had a shorty in hand instead. Some nice shots from KRU players. I like this from Eggs. It's a tough angle to predict for KRU. Infiltrator exposed to it.
Oh, he spots MTA for free.
Oh, does he go for more? Does he go for the repeak?
Now there's our drone, could play off that. No, they get crash out. Rossi waiting for them.
Spike down.
Plaza belonged to Envy from the very beginning of the round. KRU decide to test the waters to transition across the map through there. And it goes horribly wrong.
Envy at this point. Oh my god, MTA. What a second shot onto Rossi. Hold on. Let's see if he can cook up something more.
This guy, when he played on KRU, was kind of forced into that flex role, but he'd always been a duelist. And people knew that. We got to see him flex those very muscles. Extra though, puts the period on the sentence.
As it looks like Envy might be putting some more emphasis on fighting B. We'll see. Extra still has this operator. I mean, he's been controlling this side of the map consistently. He's got a weapon.
They're not push up that far, but Extra in a customary location for Yoru to tuck. Extracts Infiltrator here, so how now are you going to push these sites? Dimensional Drift's an option, but you are working with just Stingers here. I think we need to just send it now, as Poppin is going to make that decision for them sooner rather than later. Relay ball catches on the Benji around the corner, and Kesnet will simply convert.
This is the Envy way. We see them, let's just go fight them and kill them. We have better weapons, right? Oh my god.
I'm telling you, right at home, baby. Plug and play option is Kesnet.
They make it look way too easy when Envy start playing like this, and as far as the aim, they get back in that zone. And they are back in that zone after getting, I think, pretty convincingly diffed in the 1v1s in the shooting for map 1 on Abyss.
I just love... Once again, Envy are pretty active here. Poppin's going to have to hear this surely. He knows it's so awkward for him now that with a player right below him. He knows that.
What is happening?
They're going to be caught inside this Nightfall, but there's Kesnet steps up from Halls. Poppin's decayed down to 1, but he's still having impact. Some utility. Our drone thrown out, and now a Cosmic Divide from Envy. How do you get past this? Kesnet snaps up his 3rd for the round. Spike is nigh unrecoverable.
Look at Kesnet. He's just running around fighting them. He does not care.
Max had to reveal himself there. Rossi teases him out and finds a second. Now that's an 8-round lead, and things are starting to look absolutely diabolical for KRU.
I mean, Poppin is just absolutely sweating, getting bogged by util. Meanwhile, Kesnet is just running around, gun out, fighting everyone.
Yeah, it's the meme of that guy. There's like someone sleeping. The guy is like, got his arms outstretched in front of him. There's like icy BMs and knives in him, and just protecting him. Look at how low Governor has got here as a result of that.
30 seconds left.
Expecting a push backside, it never really comes. Crew can't get deep enough. Cosmic Divide will need to allow them to have a spike and be non-committal about it, but that's not an option either. Benji is stuck in the corner. Gets on out because Governor bails him out. Kesnet went down, and the Cosmic Divide will linger for a little longer. Needs to be a spike plant here, though.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Does go down. Just the wall is about to drop. Retreating into main is Benji. Governor is so isolated.
It's so
Last
low.
player
Wow,
standing.
but he did catch
One
it.
enemy
Oh
remaining.
my god.
Benji, hello, Inspire. He's got to get across here. This is going to be a straight challenge, but he's going to do so through this pesky Astra util.
Oh no! We just couldn't get around the wall.
Just a minor mechanical issue. Costs Crew what would have been their second round.
Not like this.
And a Thrifty, it may well have been there.
Not like this.
Didn't realize he was backed up to that box, and Inspire is not going to give you the chance to recover from that kind of mistake.
I like that from Inspire, though. The second that grapple goes off, he just sprints at him. Well, I mean, that's not much of a sprint, actually. That was more of a sprint into silent walk.
Or when this for your mano.
Prowler came on through the smoke, comes to Exter. Two down, surely not. MTA at least is able to salvage now, even in numbers, but Kesnet in the back of the site is fighting for his life. And nags it. Last round of the half, trying to make something off it. Typical theatrics, of course, from Envy.
I mean, yeah, Poppin is giving him a chance to make something of it.
30 seconds left.
Does he try to get out of here and go to B?
You see Rossi is tracing this movement across the map in parallel.
Coming back.
Yeah, Rossi should be able to hear him here in a moment for sure. And I think Rossi will probably kill him for sure.
Spike
Like
planted.
down for Nagset, but no chance to recover from it. And a brutal, savage performance here from Envy on the first half of Pearl. Pushing up on the map, really just suffocating Crew.
I mean, yeah, literally every round, all the time, they're running at them. It's just, that is the way of life for Team Envy. Just run it down. And everyone started shooting on this map. Rossi's at what, 13-4? Kesnet's killing everyone. Poppin has been on point today. Yeah, this one, man, Envy at their best right now.
Yeah.
This is what they do.
Nagset here is mindful, of course, on the crossover towards Halls. It's overwhelming though. Benji, good damage on Exter. Patient play, but it's still not going to be enough because it's Envy. Always the same from these guys. And Crew on this bonus haven't really been able to slow them down quite enough. And Infiltrator will have to contend with the smoke. It's pulled, it's a fake. Rossi back into Hall safely now. They can double up, potentially. Doesn't matter. Infiltrator's far too quick, and Poppin doesn't get a look at the Neon.
Nice job holding that angle, though. Snappy, quick shot from Poppin.
Governor's going to fight his way out of this. Got the weapon for it, sure. Exter, Poppin both low, but you've got to account for Inspire, who has now made his way to B as well. Not enough time for Governor to make this count. And so Inspire will take him out of the game.
Unfortunately for Crew, they were in position to get those kills, but Exter hit some nasty shots back halls. Can we see that from his POV? What was that? It was like a little pre-fire onto the next guy, it looked like? Yeah, almost. Yeah, he did crosshair out, just started the spray as Benji was about to walk into it.
Gladiator me? When do we ever Gladiator me?
Win a post
Play
lane
off this
here.
side, yeah. Doesn't need to be that guy right now.
Yeah, he's just going to relax, and that's fine. That's chill.
You do have to retake against this Envy squad. Splitting them up with that divide. Envy, no, they can't fall back to be long as a result of this. They have to mostly stay pushed up here. I don't hate that from Inspire. Gets his first and second. Governor may look to challenge. He's going to have to. And wins that one out. But it's even in numbers now. Nightfall comes through. Poppin able to avoid it by the looks of things. He'll have to fall back though. Cosmic Divide still on the table. Benji's still on the map. But they walk straight into Poppin's sideline. No consideration, make use of that Astra ultimate right now. And Rossi can play from long here. Poppin though caught in a rough timing. Nagset trying to cross. It's awkward. And here comes the wall. Benji won't be there to see it come down as Envy put them to the sword and even up the series.
As awkward as it gets to end out that map.
Nagset, now what he does with his information really depends, but he's heard that.
No more stats. Pulling them in.
Some sort of stall. Yeah, Benji trying to go to the grab well here. A swing off that could be timely. He's found two. That's going to have to do it for now. MTA has managed to get there, and Poppin shows his rear end. He gets off scot-free somehow.
Are they ready for Nags in main? They're just not. It's so free.
And he heard all of this. Nags really biding his time before revealing himself. And MTA just confirming Kesner's position. Kesner, who knows he needs to move out. Going up against two old teammates now in the 1v2 clutch. Already up on the site. KRU posted. Kesner's got to go pretty monstrous here, but so far so good. Half for MTA, but Kesner ruins him with the Blade Storm.
Excellent usage of that ult, just to completely disrupt the crosshair.
They really had to work for that round now. Time to build on it.
Big clash coming up in A main if KRU commit to this, but no, they're just kind of kept at bay. Recommittal though.
Oh, early Nova Pulse there doesn't catch anything. There's actually a swing in. That exposes KRU. Envy waiting for him. Literal fire squad. Now Bessie's going to be pinged out. Can someone help him from back pillars? No. Governor couldn't get there in time. Will they expect another player so far up on the site, though? Well, they've got a wrap from Kesnit. Governor's mind is ticking. And Kesnit's found 3 already.
Unleashing him.
Who's next?
Yeah, he's got a lot of freedom to work with. The structure of Envy sort of works irrespective of that, I guess.
It's fast and easy into this B site with the dimensional drift. Time to play for a full retake, but the weaponry for KRU is not ideal to actually pull it off.
That's putting it lightly. There's a Bucky and a couple sheriffs in the mix here, and Inspire is just letting him come to him. He's got himself an upgrade, but it is a heck. Oh my goodness, the guy is so sharp. Okay, 3 for Benji, and now we're online. Extra up on the side. Obviously back in Crows is where Inspire is sitting. He doesn't want to lose his Yoru player right now. Cosmic Defied makes this that much more complicated. X is going to go hunting. Benji doesn't have the time to check all of this now. Doesn't see Exter quickly enough.
Oh, he had an idea, but the crosshair just a little bit off. Just an inch too high when Exter peeks out.
Envy have carved themselves out a couple of rounds in the mid part of this half, but now they're running out of time to post a more formidable total.
This time MTA adjusting to post up on A main. 2 stars there, so the choke can be smoked, and then there can also be like a grab well to delay when the hit comes in.
Vital's going to get him in. KRU didn't want to play up in the choke this time, so they're going to have to fight through the wall.
Oh, Benji pinged up. Easy kill for Kesnit.
Now a flash through this wall is going to be the plan, but the Cosmic Divide comes up. This is part of the plan for Envy. Give him a bit more space to work with now. And yeah, Governor tries to get through. Exter, though, very flicky on it. Nagzed is in a different postcode.
And all of a sudden, just a straight-up eco round rush into A has destroyed KRU and put Envy in a position to carry over a bunch of free guns into this next round. Economy all of a sudden booming for them.
And Rossi didn't quite time getting it to half.
It's the last round of the half, by the way, and there are potentially 5 ults for KRU, but Kesnit with a crazy first opening, and the pit drops as soon as it comes up.
And now they're going to make their way through A. KRU was set up, though, for a Viper's Pit A, so they played off the side entirely. They're going to play full retake into this now. And yeah, they've got those 3 ultimates to play with, but Envy are going to be well and truly entrenched.
Cosmic Divide comes through, Dimensional Drift to get the information, and it's being planted behind that wall. Envy tried to, everyone getting in front of it, actually all of the players.
He's forced them up, but I think Envy are happy to fight for that space any day of the week. So it's on Governor to get KRU to 8 for the half. X has been able to ping him out, though, and he is going to be surrounded. Can't cut the angles, and Rossi will get Envy to halftime with a respectable 5-round total.
Kesnit just deleting Nags before that pit is even halfway bloomed is just a crazy entry to find. Look, his instant, he just dashes right up.
It is uncomfortable to
Spots on the flash.
throw that Viper's Pit at the start of the round now, just because how close up the barrier you can get.
Yeah.
Especially with like Waylay, Jet, Neon comps. You know, there's a window you can kind of get punished there. But 2 rounds in this game, 7-5. Straight up onto Pyramids they are. Envy want to try and filter in through double door. They're set up for this, so the fight through the wall is going to be the decisive one. Big recon bolt hit on KRU, though. A lot of them revealed now. They've got to get scurrying, get fighting. But Poppin's able to deal with Infiltrator there. Nagzed close up on the Pyramids. No plant, there's no space for it. Envy are suffocating as they did on Pearl. No room for KRU to breathe. They need to fight to make that space. And Nagzed versus 3. That's not odds that you favor this KRU side in.
Envy were just overwhelming on that defense with all 5 players ready to go before KRU were even able to scale to Pyramid to even really have a realistic chance at planting the spike. That's some pretty sick defensive pace.
And I want to see if that characteristic style of Envy, map denial, is going to start to emerge. We saw it on Pearl.
30 seconds left.
It is a retake wall for Rossi, so can he get off this side and play back in? He wants to hang around, and why not? He's got the better weapon, and he's sharp as they come. Poppin's been given enough time now to get involved and try and disrupt this. KRU with 2. They've been able to get entrenched now. Poppin will make a bunch of noise, rattle the cage, buy some time now for Exa to join him. And Marshall might finally have a chance to get into the fight. Poppin decides to kill the spike planter. Brilliant decision-making there. It's just enough time for Benji to have gone for a plant, but he had to stick it.
Yeah, only enough time. Only had one option there, but not a bad amount of damage coming out of that round for KRU. Pretty quality shots on this third map of the series.
I take them out.
As far as bonuses go, a little on the quieter side here for Envy.
So
Spire playing though for some X's. This is now looking a lot better. Economic damage now definitely feeling a bit more significant too.
knocking them.
Just throwing out that stun. No one there. Wants to give himself a smoke to get on that spike. Has to bait out the initial Gravwell though.
And there's
Come
the
now,
pulse.
come on. Diffuse, diffuse.
Third time, but no time for Inspire.
remaining.
He'll take a kill on the way out though. Happy enough with that. Yeah, he can't be sticking that. He knows the round is virtually over.
I mean, Inspire single-handedly has managed to get every gun out of the hands of KRU on their first buy, though. Nothing has happened towards mid. Now with this drone coming out, A-Main, you can see their attention defensively has just shifted towards that side of the map. As plays from KRU, get through those mid doors. Scale up to sight.
He's so deep here. Kesnit's still able to respond, though. That takes a quick reaction. He's knocked low yet again, and lower still. Still on 2 feet, though. Well, not anymore.
Spike planted.
Backside, able to win that isolated fight against Infiltrator with a weaker weapon. And now just has to bide his time for the rotates to come in so they can play out this man advantage retake, gun advantage retake. Should be Envy's to take.
Clearing with some of these shock darts. Nobody tucked in that position on pyramids right now. All of KRU on the other side.
Enemy remaining.
And they'll be found, they'll be challenged. Inspire is going to continue to add to his tally. And Envy have now evened up the game.
That's well done by Rossi. Just plays in a safe, intelligent way backside. He gets that one isolated kill against Infiltrator, and then from there, can just hold down the angle, wait for the rest of the team. They storm back in together and make it look as easy as possible. That advantage retake.
Let's go.
Have to kind of reactivate. It was a weird round that they come out on top.
There was also no contact angle for Exeter with a scope weapon there.
Anyway,
Here's Kesnit pushing off.
All of Envy just pushed out of B main, but that'll at least give the easy call for KRU to get into A. The site is free. We will get the spike down, but they have to win out a post plant now against more players on Envy, and MTA needs to get into a position where this judge can give value.
Yeah, Rossi had to pull straight off the side when the dimensional drift came in. Some Inspire getting some success amid the smokes. Governor here in the post plant.
Isolated because Bench is on that flank.
Yeah, no A main presence here at all for KRU. Very much on a solo mission as Governor. Bench is getting there now, but it's too late. 5-10 seconds too late.
Yeah, things getting just very awkward there on the site. Felt like Infiltrator and MTA was like, they didn't really know where to go. And then they tried to get into the nebula, but it was a bit mistimed.
And Nagzet's positioning there tells Kesnit everything he needs to know about what this round is looking like. Like, it's just a Viper playing spawn side pivot. He knows. Oh, that's saucy.
Come on, bro. just do it. Just do it, please.
No, I mean, if there's a commitment to mid doors again within this time frame, he could get into a ridiculous position. Here it comes.
It expired.
Yeah, it expired. Okay, once again, it's like a wall up mid and a split attempt over towards that B side. Here's the overdrive from Infiltrator, no chance to make use of it. The Neon Ultimates have been quiet this series. And it's Inspired, just very well entrenched here on this B side. Governor also knocked low on the cross. Down to 20 and all alone. Out of the round, surely, in moments.
Inspired definitely is shooting on this last map in the series. That is a fact. Cannot be disputed. I mean, I'm sure we'll see on the replay. Just deleting that Neon ult coming through with Infiltrator trying to swing wide. Just doubled up with Extra, shredding the players with worse weapons. Easy round.
Come a long way since the days of FaZe Baby J, that's for sure.
Oh, that was Exer that got infiltrated. Actually, it was Inspire then swinging back out, controlling main.
It's awkward. Nice. It's an uncomfortable spot to be, I guess. You're trying to help cover mid.
Good shot, popping. Let's go, bro.
Take that Astrostar is probably going to get them through. This drone is a bit frustrating. Yeah, Kesnet's got to get off the line entirely. Okay, try and swing it. Fair enough. Able to get out with a tailwind.
Spike down.
Popping with a timely recon bolt, spots out a player. And Kesnet's been able to fall back to some degree of safety. Pinged out is Poppin. Okay, Kesnet respond. Can Kes? Yes, he can. He chimes in as MTA was hoping to run down the Sova. And now Poppin,
One enemy
relieved of that pressure by his
Spike
jet,
down
can come
A.
forward and
10
start the knock
seconds
heads together.
left.
Benji's able to find 2 though. Last hope in this round, snuffed out by Poppin Shorty.
Kesnet, Poppin, just so ready for everyone to come out of main. They had the info from their...
Aldrin hasn't seen much. Oh, Infiltrate already committed before the Aldrin spots out anybody. So Kesnet's rewarded for that spot. Inspire's going to have to dive in there, and again, he's been a consummate anchor this game. Poppin wants to join this one. There's going to be a pit in play, and I know where he is approximately, but Inspire is still able to trade.
Trying to work around this pit now, but KRU have an idea that he could be over here tucked in Cubby.
There is that cosmic divide if we get to that point for a retake attempt, but there's no extremity control for KRU. They are boxed in. That Astro Wall wouldn't be helpful.
KRU just want to slow things down, apprehensive to play the spike because they know that Envy can just use that as timing to activate, and they do.
Down B.
Max it down. Pit also is gone. And so is any hope for KRU in round 21. Envy get themselves to series point.
Match point.
It's still able to get enough players in that site to anchor in time, deny an opportunity for the spike to even go down. It's Inspire over here locking it up, gets that fast trade onto Governor.
Look, no one gets a kill here without Inspire trading it instantly.
Where did you go, bro?
Yeah, he is definitely the MVP of this last map.
There.
Don't think you can argue that. Just Rossi only, but Poppin should be able to get through mid doors in time to support. KRU are a little bit slow, and it's allowing Envy to get the rotates over here in time.
Okay, Aldrin here, Poppin just ignores it. There's the shorty, and this time it connects the first time. Rossi alive and kicking. Kesnet belts MTA. And Benji, standout player for this team so far,
Defenders win.
will suffer defeat alongside KRU. Has Envy finally get by them? It's an awkward start to the series. Pearl is a bit of a non-game. Breeze was back and forth. Great adaptations from Envy, but more than that, Inspire took over the game.
Certainly from Envy at different points, multiple of their players just displaying how sick they are individually.